Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into Google Cloud's Vertex AI, and we're going to find out why it's so much more than just another tool. See, it's a complete ecosystem, a whole workshop for building the next generation of artificial intelligence. So let's go inside and see what we can find. You know, it's easy to think of artificial intelligence as this futuristic sci-fi concept, but believe it or not, it's already here. It's working behind the scenes in the tech you and I use every single day. The way your phone's camera makes your pictures look amazing. The fraud alert you get from your bank? Yep, that's all being powered by some really sophisticated AI.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to use AI, but to actually build it, to train it, to deploy it from scratch? What kind of setup, what kind of platform do you even need to create something that powerful? To build AI on a massive scale, you need a platform. Think of it like a giant, powerful digital workbench. And right now, there is a huge race going on between the tech giants to see who can provide the absolute best one. This is where the big players enter the scene.
So when you put the two heavyweights head-to-head, Amazon's SageMaker and Google's Vertex AI, you start to see some really interesting differences. Now, they're both incredibly powerful, don't get me wrong. But Vertex AI starts to pull ahead with a more intuitive user interface and, maybe most importantly, with its more advanced AutoML capabilities, that's automated machine learning. So when you boil it all down, Vertex AI really makes its mark with three main strengths. First, its automated tools make incredibly powerful AI accessible, even if you don't have a PhD in machine learning. Second, the whole interface is just designed to be user-friendly. And third, its pricing stays super competitive in the market.
So, what do we mean when we say it's an ecosystem? I think the best way to think about Vertex AI is not as a single tool, but as a master workshop. It's this one single place that has every specialized instrument you could possibly need for any AI project, from the very beginning to the very end.
The official definition is that Vertex AI takes what used to be a bunch of separate Google AI products and pulls them all together into one unified platform. What that means for developers is a single end-to-end environment for the entire machine learning journey. And inside that workshop, you've got tools for absolutely everyone. You've got AutoML, which lets beginners build models without having to write tons of complex code. You can tap into Google's own powerhouse pre-trained models. For the experts out there, you've got full support for custom training. And then, once your model is ready to go, deployment and monitoring are all fully managed.
Okay, so this diagram shows us how it all works in practice. On the left, you've got your company's private data, stuff like safety sheets or product info. Vertex AI takes that and turns it into something called embeddings, which is basically a language the AI can understand. So, when a user asks a question, the system does a vector search to find the most relevant bits of info and then generates a smart answer. It's the whole journey, from raw data to a useful response.
And make no mistake, this isn't just for scrappy startups. Vertex AI is built for serious, heavy-duty enterprise use. A perfect example is the SDK for ABAP, which lets developers plug these amazing AI capabilities directly into the core of massive business systems like SAP. We're talking about bringing AI right into the heart of a company's operations.
All right, so you've got this super powerful platform. What can you actually do with it? Let's look at a really cutting-edge example that was just recently released to developers on Vertex AI, a text-to-video model called VO3. And like Google said, this isn't just some cool tech demo. VO3 is now available through Vertex AI for developers to start building with right now. The really groundbreaking part is its ability to generate not just amazing video, but the native audio to go with it.
Okay, let's just break that down for a second. We're talking about a model that can create cinematic, high-def video just from a text prompt. It actually understands realistic physics, so things move authentically. And, maybe most impressive of all, it generates and perfectly synchronizes dialogue, sound effects, and music all in one go. The creative potential here is just wow.
So that's a glimpse of the future, which is awesome. But what about today? Let's do a quick run-through of how some of the biggest companies in the world are already using Vertex AI to solve some major real-world problems.
And we're not talking about a niche platform here. There are over 600 documented use cases of major organizations building their AI solutions on Vertex AI. That's a huge testament to its power and its flexibility. You see it in retail, where the giant Carrefour built an AI sommelier right into its app to give customers personalized wine recommendations. Pretty cool. Then you've got UPS Capital, using the exact same platform for something completely different. They generate delivery confidence scores to help shippers manage risk in global logistics.
From the store to your doorstep and even into your car, Mercedes-Benz is using conversational AI for much more natural search and navigation in its latest vehicles. The platform is also changing finance. Scotiabank uses Vertex AI to power its award-winning chatbot, which creates a way more personal and predictive banking experience.
And in a field as critical as healthcare, you've got Bayer building a platform to help radiologists, using AI for intelligent search so those professionals can make better, faster decisions.
Okay, I know. That was a whirlwind tour. So let's bring it all back home. After seeing what this thing is and what it can do, how do you decide if Vertex AI is the right choice for your project?
Well, it really boils down to this. If your company's infrastructure is already deeply tied into Amazon Web Services, SageMaker might be the natural fit. But if your top priorities are ease of use, getting access to those powerful automated tools, or plugging into other Google services like BigQuery, then Vertex AI is probably going to be the better choice for you.
So, if you take one thing away from this explainer, let it be this. Vertex AI isn't just another piece of software. It's a complete, unified workshop, an ecosystem that was designed from the ground up to make incredibly powerful AI tools accessible to developers and businesses of all sizes.
And this all leaves us with a really fascinating question for the future, doesn't it? As these powerful, all-in-one ecosystems become the new standard, the barriers to creating really sophisticated AI are just crumbling. It makes you wonder, with an entire AI workshop at their fingertips, what incredible things are businesses and developers going to build next?